Okay, let's start the video. So I did a video on the Mega Million, and the Mega Million that I used was 55 instead of 58 for the last draw. Now I'm putting 55 out to 58. So the 58 is a secret code for the next draw. So please do follow my system on pick 3, pick 4 Mega Man, Powerball, Lotto Facil, and any other game for any other state or country. So the Powerball now has dropped down to 40 million because someone won the Mega Man in Brooklyn, New York. So they gotten hot in New York. So if you, like I said, if you live in the borderline of New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, and New York, even Massachusetts and New York, come to New York and you can play your tickets here because so far Powerball has been hit mostly in New York. The last one was hit in East New York, Brooklyn, and the one previous that was hit in Manhattan. I think Manhattan hit the other Powerball. So now also Mega Million, the biggest jackpot wasn't hit in New York. It might hit this time in New York again. So if you live in any of those cross-state or tri-state, you must play in hot states that have a chance of hitting. So like I mentioned, I used a chart. The state that hasn't hit yet this year hadn't hit. So like I said, I did mention either Texas, one of those states, like I forgot which state I mentioned, Oklahoma or Texas. I mentioned one of those states, and I told you that one of those states didn't would not, that either Texas or Oklahoma. I mean Texas and one of other states that I mentioned to my viewers. One of my viewers hasn't hit yet in either Mega Million or Powerball this year. It did not hit this year. So that means that the last draw to hit for this year was tonight's draw. So those of you who follow my list and play in other state, even though you didn't hit, you have a best chance of hitting though. And let's look at the prediction of the Powerball. But first, please donate to my channel, subscribe, like, and share my video. Also, donate by sending it to Google Wallet. Follow me on FOP. Email me if you have any question regarding my video or my system. And please do use the closed captioning on this video. And I do remember, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing will ever be, but always trust yourself. I also do private predictions. Please email me for any private predictions on any game or states and country. Also, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing will ever be, but always trust yourself. So like I said, for that person who played, for Paul who played the 255 box, you can play them box, straight box, whatever you like, but the X55 has shown up in my system to hit for this week. And please do trust yourself and do not just play X55 for 255 on one draw and stop playing on your next draw, because after you stop playing, the X55, 255 they showed up as 525 for Illinois the next draw. So that means you missed your hundreds of dollars by not playing it. So please trust yourself and stick to that number you play on my list also. And for any prediction, please email me for the illustration part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and part 8 of the formula. Now, using the Powerball, Dster quadrant system, the Powerball was code Dster 35. And let's look at the code Dster 35 result for 1228, for 1229 and 1226. For 1226, the code Dster 35 hasn't shown up yet. Now, if you look at tonight's Powerball, code Dster 35 didn't show up, but amazingly, using code Dster 35, both numbers on the red digit did hit for tonight's draw. was code Dster 53. The opposite attraction number, 35, has chosen 53. But since 35 didn't come up on the last draw, the opposite attraction number did not eliminate 53. So that means 53 was also on the hot list to play, because even though 35 didn't show up, 53 has a chance of showing up. The opposite attraction numbers only work on your winning numbers for the previous draw. That means for 53 to be eliminated by the law of opposite attraction, 35 has to show up on the last draw, which it didn't show up. That means that 35 or 53 might have shown up, because those were the hot red digits on the board. 53 uses the digit 3 and the 5 from 35 to form 53. So we are able to see that 53 were one of the draw numbers where you use both digits as the winning number. For the code Dster 58 for Mega Million, only one digit was used. But code Dster 35 for tonight's draw, Saturday, December 29, it uses both red digits to form 53. So amazingly, since 53 came, that means your next draw opposite attraction number would be 35. Using code Dster 35, that 35 would be eliminated from the law of opposite attraction. Since 35 has secret code, I'm bringing 35 back from the law of opposite attraction. That means the law of opposite attraction cannot eliminate 35, because that is a secret code. Cannot eliminate 35. So 35 is playable for your next draw. You only could eliminate a number that's not on the playable list using those secret formulas. Okay, so 35 cannot be eliminated. So even though you know how to work out the secret formulas, you need the breakdown. The breakdown is where you can bring numbers back, and I'm showing you that the breakdown shows that code Dster 35 is the secret code, and I'm not changing the secret code until it comes out. That means 35 cannot be eliminated by the law of opposite attraction. But let's look at the winning number for the Powerball. Now, using the 1226 Powerball, we know that someone hit, not only someone hit in Brooklyn, it shows Florida, Illinois, and Wisconsin hit $1 million also. There were 3 $1 million winners. Now, let's look at the 5 and 25 using the secret code for that draw. So the 5 had used one of the red digits as the secret code. $25 and $38 from the last draw show up on last night's Mega Million from Powerball. So that was a coincidence. The 2 numbers from the previous Powerball came up on last night's Mega Million. So 25 also used one of the red digits as your winning number. So 25 and 5. 38 will be on top, quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. 52 opposite attraction of 25. So 3 numbers now uses one of the red digit as your winning number. So where is your combination being formed mostly? 2035. is mostly where the number is being formed. 25, 05, and 52. You can see. So 4 numbers are in Dster except for 67. 67 is not in the Dster, but 67 can be placed in either of these blue boxes to form 67. And 24 is on the bottom quadrant 4. So we can see that 3-digit was renumber, use one of the secret code digit as your winning combination. So 05, 25, and 52. So that means if you play around the secret code using one of the red digits or more, either one time or multiple times, you could create a lot of you could create 3 guaranteed number for the draw of the 26. So that means that draw, the digit 5 was used 3 times to form the winning number from the secret code, and the 3 was not. It was 5 to form 25, 5 to form 52, and 5 to form 05. And let's look at the winning number. Now, using law of repetition or law of elimination, let's look at the law of elimination for 1226 draw. We're able to see we can eliminate 1 draw, 2 draw, 08, 38, 43, 52. So law of elimination will work up to 2 draws, 10 numbers. After that, by using law of elimination, 38 and 52 would be eliminated from your winning numbers. So law of elimination worked at 2 draw from last draw. So the safe bet to use law of elimination 2 times at least. Then whether you decide to go for 3 times or more, you can do that. So mostly 2 times is your safe bet. And using law of repetition mirror numbers, 21 will eliminate 56. But 56 is not drawn, so okay. So law of repetition works for 21. 28 will eliminate 63. 63 is not the winning number. And 30 will eliminate 55. 55 is not your winning number also. And 40 will eliminate 5. So using law of repetition mirror number, 40 eliminated 5. And 59 will eliminate 24. 24 is not on the board. And whether you use the breakdown will tell you if you can bring back 05 or not. So make sure you get my breakdown. Even though the law of repetition or law of opposite attraction eliminate those numbers, you have the right to bring it back depending on the breakdown. That means the 05 could have been brought back like the 35 for the next draw. So remember, for the next draw, even though 53 came out for just now, you cannot eliminate 35 from the law of opposite attraction because 35 is the secret code. Remember that. Just remember that. And as you can see, the law of opposite attraction, 21 will eliminate 12, 30 will eliminate 03, 40 will eliminate 04. So that means none of those numbers will eliminate from the law of opposite attraction. So that means we're safe from playing those numbers. And for 28, using the law of opposite attraction, will eliminate 37. And 37 is not eliminated from the law of opposite attraction. And 59 will eliminate 40. And 40 is not on the law, or it's not as one of those numbers from the law of opposite attraction. So that means the law of opposite attraction worked for the Powerball number also. And remember, the law of elimination worked for 2 draws. Now, let's look at the result. The result was 1242. Let's look at where the secret code is. So imagine this was your Dster and you don't have time to do it. You can use this Dster on your next draw since you're lazy, okay? You want to be lazy, okay? You use this Dster for your next draw. And let's see where the hidden numbers are for tonight's draw. We have 12. And 42. 12 is not on this Dster, but 42 is on the bottom quadrant 4. 51 and 53. 51 is on the bottom quadrant 1 and quadrant 3, which use one of the red digit as your combination. 53 uses 2 red digits, so which is also in quadrant 1. And 62 is also on top. So we have 4 out of 5 numbers in the Dster, except for 12. And 25 again uses one of those red digits. And you can see how many 25 are on the board. Imagine it was 2 nice Dster, 25 here 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So 25 or 52 signifies the winning numbers for that draw. So you can email me for the breakdown. Remember, the breakdown is important. So remember, next year's will be a different Dster. It will be not. You cannot use December Dster. Remember, you have to use another Dster for January's draw. And thanks for watching the Mega Million. Please do subscribe, donate, share, and follow me on follow.